Hi, I'd like to explain one of the new innovations that Shearline has offered in our new master system, and that's our very large separator system with all solid rigid ducting. What I like about this is the fact that even though it's a pretty big system, it only takes up a small square footage. The whole system is 5 by 5. So that's a 5 foot by 5 foot. So that's a really small footprint to put into your processing room. The main features of this are you can have either a single or three-phase, 3 horsepower motor up top. So that's not too much power to have to draw, but it puts out a huge amount of cubic feet per minute draw, up to 3,000 CFM at the blade system. Part of the reason why we can draw that heavily and have that much suction available is because we've changed from the spiral ducting that we use on almost all of our other systems over the years, and we've been doing this for 23, 24 years now. We've gone to these quick connect steel systems, either stainless steel or this galvanized, beautiful galvanizing finish. And it's quick connect, so that means that you just pop these open and these things all come apart very quickly and easy without clamps to have to undo, and it makes it very easy to clean. But the primary purpose is it gives a very beautiful, clean inside system. It's easy to take care of, but it flows perfectly. That goes up into this new Cyclone system that's phenolic resin and also easy to keep clean, not much sticks to it. You still got to clean these things just like everything else in our systems, but it's really easy to do. This takes all of the trim coming off of that machine, 99.5% of it, sometimes even a little bit more, down to the fine powder. And it drops all of it into this 35-gallon steel drum, epoxy lined, but you go ahead and put this plastic bag inside. It's just a contractor garbage bag. They're easy to get at any store. And we have a suction system designed to allow this to put a small amount of negative pressure at the bottom of the drum that stops that bag from being sucked up into the system. What this does is it makes it so that when you see this light go off, that is a notice that your bag is almost full and you need to stop and take it out and put a new bag into it. That takes maybe 4 or 5 minutes at the absolute max. All of your trim is inside of that nice bag. You tie it off and it's ready to go to the extractors. Put a new bag in, stick this back in with the quick clamp on it, and boom, you're ready to go back in business and start trimming again. So one of the options that we offer is 2 different size filters. And you can see this one is much, much larger. What that means is that if you're going to be running through acres of hemp, and you want these machines to run as long as possible without you having to stop to deal with the filter, we can simply swap that one out for a big one like this, and you've got days and days you can operate before your back pressure will build up and you have to stop and blow the filter out. It's not that big a deal, but it is a nice option to have. You can also go with a 1 micron filter, which will take almost everything out of the air, but you can drop all the way down to a HEPA filter, which will make the air pristine when you're working in an enclosed space. So with this separator, there's an awful lot of options depending on what your company's needs are. For instance, if you have 3-phase power, we highly recommend you go with the 3-phase motor. They're simpler, they don't have the start capacitors in them, and they have a longer life. The single-phase motors are fine, and we use a really high-quality motor for it. They're great.